All right, guys, here we go. Starting up the Buttkicker Super Late Model Series tonight. Jesse Gordon on the pole. Joshua Divers in that 2 spot. The Canadian in the 3. Rick Kelly in the 4. Billy Van Meter in the 5. Anthony Monroe in the 6. Josh B in the 7. Jones in the 8. Chris Beavers back here in that 9 spot. And Rafe in the 10 spot here tonight. Chris Beavers back out here running hard there. Looking at conditions tonight. Beautiful. 82 degrees. 4% chance of rain, clear, 12-mile-an-hour winds, and big thanks again to Buttkicker for being a title sponsor of the Super Late Model Series. We'll put the gaps up there on the screen, and we'll go back and give him his EOL, which he looks to be already to the tail end, but we'll make it official for everybody at home, keeping track of stats. So Jesse Gordon, the control car here. Lights off. We're going to go 100 laps at Hickory tonight. It should be a dandy. Joshua Divers on the outside of him. It's always a pleasure. Seeing Gordon back out here racing. And here we go. Gordon, Divers, take us to the promised land. Green flag out. All the drivers jumping that gun right there. Good looking start there from everybody, though. Single file back through 4 right now as you see Anthony Monroe on the inside of the 32. Diving down to the bottom there, Anthony Monroe. Rick Kelly there trying to find his line. They'll single file out. Good battle still here, brewing up in the front side. Jesse Gordon, your leader. Divers in the 2. Jake, Bill, and Anthony Monroe round out your top 5. Rick Kelly, they call him the shotgun from Maine. In the 6th spot, Josh B back there. Jones, Rafe, and Chris Beavers. We got the 5 down at the bottom of the track there. He's able to redeem himself. Let's take a look at what happened to him real quick. Just gets down in there and maybe thought the turn was a little bit sooner than he thought. Not sure, but Jesse Gordon, Divers, and Jake, your top 3. Billy Van Meter sliding in there. Rick Kelly. And we got a caution out on the speedway. Here we go. Anthony Monroe turned around here. Let's take a look at what happened to the 82. 82 just, gets it loose there. Nowhere for him to go there. So that's on the 82. Got loose coming out. Rick Kelly nowhere to go. And let's line him up and fire off. All right, take a look here, right there. Boom, gets loose coming out of the corner right there, and he's completely sideways, man. Nowhere for Rick to go as he's right up on his bumper here. And, Rick almost missed him, and don't look too much damage, but, man, tough break there for the 82. All right, first caution of the night here. Jesse Gordon, still your leader right now. Contact everywhere out here tonight, man. Like I said, these guys will be trying to fight their way back up here. The Buttkicker Super Late Model Series. We're on week number 4, I believe. We're not too deep into the season here. Caution laps do not count, or they do count, excuse me. So we'll see if these drivers get themselves wound back up here, and we'll get them down into P1 to green status here. Here we go. We'll get them fired back up. Let's launch them off this time by Divers, Gordon, Jake, Bill, Rick, Jones, Rafe, Beavers, and Anthony Monroe there, as Josh B is right on the tail end right now. So here we go. Lights off the pace car. We're going to fire him back off here at Hickory. Here we go. Start there for Gordon. He's your leader out front. Divers in the 2, the Canadian in the 3. Billy Van Meter charging his way up to the front there. Watching the battle between the 18 and the 54. That's Chris Jones on the high side. And that's Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Underneath him, the Subway Eat Fresh kid, Rafe Hatton. Looking good there. He'll fold down and work his way. Anthony Monroe in the 8. Chris Beavers, Josh B. Round out your top 10. Back up to the front of the battle zone. Gordon running away. Last lap. Quickest on the track by 2/10. Jesse Gordon. Divers in that 2 spot. And the Canadian in the 3. And Billy Van Meter not going to waste much time here tonight. He's going to charge his way up to the front here. Chris Jones single file right now. Rafe right behind him here. Right now, it's just the stage of logging some laps in and trying not to burn up your tires too much here. As you see Jesse Gordon, once again, 2/10 quicker last lap, but maybe the boys back here, Chaos right behind him in that 2, 3, and 4 spot. Make it to 5 with Rick Kelly. As we got contact into the wall there, a little bit of puff of smoke there from Rick Kelly. And just like that, you see it happening. Josh B right there. Looks like Anthony Monroe had a connection issue. Not sure what happened with him. Jesse Gordon, Divers right there. Monroe out. Not sure what happened. May have fell through a packet loss or something. Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, Rafe Beavers, Josh B in the 9 spot. Up front, you see him still trying to chase down Gordon. Gordon, Divers, Jake, Bill. Round them out right here. Single file back. Here's Chris Beavers in a tight one with Josh B. Josh B, part of Chaos Motorsports in that 5 machine here. Yes, absolutely. Jesse Gordon right now trying to find his way. Divers into 2. Jake, Bill, Rick, and Chris Jones round out your top 6. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we can crank them up here. We'll get them fired up here. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Jesse Gordon, still your leader right there. You see it. We cranked it up for you, folks. We'll file out right now. Jesse Gordon, no problem for him. He is your leader. Divers in that 2 spot. Let's take a look at that capsule of time, LLC.com. Gearbox cam. Look at the action behind Divers. Boy, you coming, bud. $23 of the 100 in the books right now. Watching that cam shot right there as we see the Canadian run right up to him. Riding with the Canadian as we see Billy Van Meter's Ford, a Mustang, get up to the back bumper there. Riding with Rafe Hatton. Looking good right now. Look at that. Following right behind him. He's just trying to keep up with the laps here. 26 of 100 here. Long race to go tonight. There's Gordon right there. Divers chasing behind him. And this is the Canadian. Right here is Billy Van Meter. Watch him. He'll work this wheel in a unique way that you normally don't see. Watch him saw the shit out of this wheel. He'll demonstrate it here, probably going down the backstretch here. Watch how he just saws this. You would call him a lumberjack sometimes. Watch this. There you go. Look at that. What's up? What's up, 203? How we doing, bro? Yeah, there you go. See the little sawing motion right there? That's the key to victory right there. Rick Kelly, he knows all about it. Watch him saw this thing. Seems like Rick's really cranking that wheel all the way to the left, though, to make it turn. Oh, into the wall, Rick Kelly. He must be hearing us. Sorry, Rick. I don't mean to get you startled there as we see a good battle here. Rafe looking to go to the inside of Chris Jones. We saw what happened earlier with the 18 when he got near Chris Jones. It wasn't very good. And he's trying to mind his P's and Q's here. 32 of 100 in the books here. Jesse Gordon still your leader. Divers in that 2 spot, and he's barely hanging on. Some called him the 3rd best on the team. Well, currently he's running number 1 on the team right now. Joshua Divers, longtime veteran of the league here. Been running for Chaos Motorsports ever since he was born. F57 right there, Joshua Divers. Oh, internet went out. That's a bummer, dude. Canadian, his teammate right behind him in the 56. And Billy Van Meter, the owner and operator of Chaos Motorsports, currently in the 4 spot here. Rick Kelly right there, and he's got a good move right here. And we see the pass made by Rafe here, getting up and around Chris Jones. And let's take you to the pass here. Watch this. Nice clean pass from the 18 there, looking good. That's how you want to get it done right there. Good respect to Chris Jones, though. Keeping it clean with him all the way around there. Rafe, one of them Capsule Time Motorsports drivers in the 18 tonight, looking good. He's now up to the 6th spot. He's up 4 spots from where he qualified. He's got the 18 moving. He's coming after Rick Kelly next here. I'll look to the inside here. Rick staying on the high side. And we got a battle brewing here. It's Joshua Divers now. Falls victim here. Joshua Divers getting passed up. And we'll take a look here and we'll show you how Jake passed him right here. Watch this. Lets him go. Must have been some team orders involved there. There's no way Divers just gave up 2 spots like that. So Gordon, your leader now, and he's going to have Van Meter and the Canadian chasing him. Great battle right here between the 32 and the 18. 41 of 100 in the books here. We're running smooth tonight. Chris Beavers in the 77 for Flowers Motorsports. Josh B. Lap traffic right there. He's working it. He's staying up on the high side. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Lap Car. That was perfectly done. Thank you, sir. Lap Car doing this thing right there. We appreciate Josh B. racing with us tonight. Know he's feeling a little bit under the weather. He's got COVID for the 13th time. So Billy Van Meter, Divers, Rick Kelly, Rafe, Jones, and Beavers. Right now, looking good. Joshua Divers there, Rick Kelly, Rafe, Jones, and Beavers all trying to find their spot. Yeah, absolutely. You see it right now. No problem. 45 of the 100 in the books. Well, now's about time you want to start thinking about them tires that maybe you burned up here. Jesse Gordon still running very consistent lap times here. 47 of 100 in the books here. Super late models at Hickory. Canadian in the 2, Billy Van Meter. Divers now off pace a little bit there. And you see Rafe right there, Chris Beavers. He's coming down pit road. Strategy, maybe. The 77 got on the podium a few weeks ago from Strategy. It's looking good here. He'll pull into the pits. There's the 77 coming in. Right now, Gordon going to stay out. And yeah, he stayed out. Almost looked like he was coming down the pits there for a second. Billy Van Meter still in the 3, and there it is, Josh B. But Beavers is officially out of this one here. No pit strategy for him. Anthony Monroe dropped out of a packet loss, it says. So that sucks, man. You hate to see that happen. Right now, Gordon, Jake, Billy Van Meter. All these guys right now got a good chance here tonight, man. I had too much damage and it DQ'd me. Oh my God, really? Jesse Gordon still the man out front. They're trying to chase him down here. So Jesse Gordon still out front here. In that number 10, Capsule with Time, Batman Machine. Canadian into 2 spot, that 56 for Chaos. Billy Van Meter into 3, and Divers way back here in the 4 spot right now. Rick Kelly, Rafe, Chris Jones, and Josh B. all trying to find their way up here. 56 of 100 in the books here at Hickory. Green flag pit stops. Yeah, they could happen here. I mean, a few more laps. These guys will have to pit. Watching Chris Jones, though. He's working that super late model. Rafe way off the pace here. Jones looking to go underneath him here. Jones saved a little bit of tires. You see the action there. Chris Jones in that Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. He's charging his way. He's in the 6th spot now. Rafe right behind him. Josh B. running good here tonight. Only 2 laps out right now. And for somebody that's got COVID for the 13th time, Josh B. has been rolling here tonight. We're going to call him Mr. COVID. All right, looking good. Mr. COVID out here. Jesse Gordon still the man out front. No problem here. The Canadian into 2, still Billy Van Meter into 3. Right after this, we have the Chaos Send It Series. That'll be over at the LA Coliseum in the Pro 2 light trucks. If you got the Pro 2 lights, which everybody has, it's a free truck. You should be able to join us. And we'll be at the LA Coliseum. You'll be right there with us. Billy Van Meter, Josh Divers, Rick Kelly. Round out your top 5 right now. All these guys running really smooth here. 64 of the 100 in the books. Let's take a ride inside Chris Jones's machine here. He's chasing down Rick Kelly. Oh, it's a fixed setup. Fixed setup. Yes, sir. Fixed. Chris Jones trying to work shotgun right now. A couple veterans in the league. You'll see Jonesy trying to make the pass here. Rick Kelly gonna have a hard time wanting to give it up to him. We'll see that Sofa King Fast Sim Sports digging on the inside. Keep your eye on that purple machine back there. $68 of 100 in the books here. Man, we heard Jonesy go into the wall hard there. No damage done to that thing. It's perfectly drivable still. No worries. $70 of 100 in the books. Jesse Gordon still your leader. Let's take a look from the cockpit view. Riding with Jesse Gordon. Watch this. Howdy from Montana. Awesome. Good to see you. What up, Capsule Time? How we doing tonight? Jesse Gordon looking good right now. The Canadian out front. Or excuse me, in the 2 spot here. Out front right now, Jesse Gordon. Doing his thing out here tonight in the Capsule Time number 10 machine. Canadian into 2 spot. Billy Van Meter into 3. Divers into 4. Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, and Rafe out here tonight in the Subway Capsule Time machine. He's got Josh B behind him. So 75 of 100. Who's going to save fuel? Who's going to come into the pits? Leader's getting ready to catch the traffic here in just a bit. Right now, these boys are trying to cruise. See the gap between Gordon and the Canadian. Pretty good size one right there. Jake still in the 2. Billy Van Meter a little off right now. He may be trying to save fuel to the finish here. Brett Kelly, Chris Jones. 23 laps to go here. It's been green flag racing ever since the one and only caution we had. Try not to jinx it here. As you see, Chris Jones now working on Rick Kelly here. He's been working on him for a minute here. Divers with a little bit of blinking here. We got a little blinking action here with the 57. 21 laps to go. S.E. Gordon, your leader. Gordon, no problem making the pass on the 5. That's Josh B for Chaos. Showing the respect. He does a good job, man. We appreciate Josh B out here racing. He's still trying to get feeling better. Like I said, we call him Mr. COVID. He's dealing with the sickness, and he's out here trying tonight. I appreciate the hell out of him. Chris Beaver's also working his way up there. Right now, though, Billy Van Meter a little way off pace here. We'll see. He may be trying to save some here. For the very end, as we only got 17 laps to go this time by. Oh, yeah, you see it right there. I mean, these guys are trying. It's just all about trying to get up there and actually run it. You know what I mean? But Jesse Gordon, dominating performance here tonight for the Capsule Time Motorsports team with 16 laps left to go. And he closed the deal. The Canadian into 2 spot. Billy Van Meter into 3. And Joshua Divers into 4. And Rick Kelly still rounds out your top 5. Right now, you see these boys trying to work their way around. 14 to go. Canadian still in the 2 spot for Chaos. Billy Van Meter right there. Divers, Rick Kelly, Chris Jones, and Rafe. Rafe currently in the 7th spot. Got leaders coming up behind him here. He'll go up to the top side and let the leaders race it out. Jesse Gordon, no problem tonight, man. He's had this thing rolling from start to finish. Jake in the 2 spot. Billy Van Meter into 3. Divers into 4. And Rick Kelly still in the 5. And a great battle here between him and Chris Jones all race long. Each driver giving each other a lot of respect and a lot of room as we come into 9 to go. Next time by here at Hickory. Right after this race, we got the Chaos Ascendant Series, LA Coliseum, Pro 2 Light Trucks coming up next. No pit needed for Gordon here. Jake, Billy Van Meter. He's into 3. Divers into 4. Rick Kelly into 5. Chris Jones and Rafe. Josh B right there trying to figure out something for him. 7 to go. They try to lock it in right now. You see Josh B on the track. Trying to find something. 6 to go. Gordon, your leader. The Canadian way back there in the 2. Billy Van Meter in the 3. 5 laps to go. Josh B trying, man. He's trying to get something going here. 5 to go. 4 laps this time by for your leader, Jesse Gordon. Jesse Gordon out there in that capsule of time, LLC.com Motorsports team. 2 to go this time by. Jake in the 2 spot, Billy Van Meter into 3, Divers into 4, Rick Kelly and Chris Jones still duking it out. Rafe right there and Josh B. 11 months, we appreciate you. All right, white flag in the air this time by for Jesse Gordon. Saved those tires, ran a good race so far, and he's going to bring it home here tonight. We had 1 caution the entire race. Good racing, boys. Jesse Gordon, your race winner here tonight at Hickory. Canadian in the 2 spot. Billy Van Meter rounds out your top 3. There you have it, Billy Van Meter. Unofficial results left of the screen. All right, top 3, start finish line. You know what to do. Good race tonight, boys. That was pretty clean there. A little shaky at the beginning, but gotta say, 90 green flag laps ain't easy to do. Good stuff. All right, man, that's pretty sick right there. You love to see it. All right. All right, let's get these boys fired up and ready to go here. All right, perfect. Here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight, Billy Van Meter, the owner and operator of Chaos Motorsports. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Hey, good race up 2 spots from where you boys qualified, man. We went 90 green flag laps here. It was all about saving tires and fuel or whatever else you had to do here tonight, man. P3, not bad. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, quite honestly, I felt like I was doing the right thing for the first 25 laps, and then I shit the bed as, unexpected for me, but, it happens, and, it's a good learning experience for my real trip for Hickory later, so that was fun. Good job to Jake, good job to Gordon. Gordon obviously is a little faster than us here, but I would like to see him do that in Incentive Series.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure we'll see him over there. So great race tonight, Bill. Congratulations again on the P3. And who's some sponsors you want to thank, buddy?
Chaos Motorsports, Manual Development, Edka Welding, Madison, and Kane. You can put it on. Also, I blame my color of my car for the reason why I sucked. I think changing paint scheme screwed me.
That could be a thing. There you have it. Billy Van Meter, P3 here tonight. Went over now to our 2nd place driver. He comes from the country up north, Canada. There is Jake in the 56. You got a copy?
Yep, I got a copy.
Hey, good run out there tonight, man, for you guys, too. Like I said, Chaos 2nd and 3rd out here. Divers in the 4, Rick Kelly in the 5. You guys had a really fast team out there, and just maybe need another 100 laps or so to catch Gordon. Not sure what your plan was there, tires or fuel, or tried to do a little combination of both. But P2 here tonight. Break down your run.
Yeah, thank you. Basically just tried to save a little bit of tires when I was behind Josh, and then I could tell he was falling off a little bit, so he ended up letting me by. Tried to chase down Jesse Gordon at that point, and I think just burned on my right front a little bit too much. Wasn't able to get to him at the end. So yeah, happy to come home P2 though.
Yeah, absolutely. P2, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, dominating performance tonight from the whole team over there. Great work as always. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Jake?
I'd like to thank you for putting on the show, Chaos Motorsports. Congrats to all my teammates. It's fun racing with everybody.
There you have it, Jake Brissett getting it done here tonight in the P2 spot at Hickory. Went over now to your race winner in the capsule of time, LLC.com. Batman number 10 machine, Jesse Gordon out of California. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, good race, man. Back in action out here in the super late models. Qualified first, never looked back. We had a good green flag run there. 90 laps, they're hard to come by, especially in a league or officials or anywhere you go. 90 green flag laps at Hickory. Pretty sweet. Lap cars stayed up and out of the way, which we appreciate. You guys are really getting into rhythm with that. And, man, break down and run for us, Gordon.
Yeah, I knew it was a matter of tires. I figured we were going to have a long green flag run, so I was trying to run good laps, but not burn up my stuff, and just trying to stay consistent and hit my marks. And I knew Jake got by divers, and I saw him catch up to me pretty quick, and I was like, okay, well, I'm obviously not running my fastest pace, and he caught me pretty quick, and then I just kept it about a half second or so gap, and just kind of monitored it, so that way I didn't overdrive it or do anything stupid, and yeah, just was able to run it out, and luckily I had enough tire at the end, so yeah, it was a fun race. Definitely, my eyes are watering just because it's too focused, and all those 35 laps, you don't have to break the blink or anything. So yeah, it was a fun race, and hats off to everybody that came out. We'll do it again.
Absolutely. There you have it. Jesse Gordon picking up his big win here tonight. And Gordon, who's them sponsors you want to thank tonight, buddy?
I'd like to thank you, of course, for putting on the series and stream and all the work that you put into it. All the drivers for coming out. And my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Pink Chief Stain Salon, Amsoil, Curtis Tires, Davis Trenching, United Window Tint, and IE Rhino Lining.
There you have it. Jesse Gordon picking up the big win here tonight at Hickory in the Super Late Model Series. Jake Brissett in the 2 and Billy Van Meter going to round out your top 3. Great race, boys.